What's up, everybody? It's Sandra and Sonia here, back again for another episode of Twins Talk Tubi.
Hi.
If this is hopefully this is not the first time you're watching this, but if it is, this is a series that we came up with where my twin sister Sonia and I review a horror movie that we find on Tubi. Tubi is a movie site, which I'm sure you all know that you can watch free movies and they have tons of horror movies. And we decided for this month that we're gonna review some holiday horror movies. And today's episode, we are going to talk about Silent Night, Bloody Night, which came out in 1972. So this is an old school one.
Yeah.
And so the premise of this movie is as follows. An axe killer stalks a lawyer and his girlfriend in a house that used to be an asylum. Interesting.
No.
All right. And as always, we each watch the movie, but we don't talk about it before this recording. So we're gonna go ahead right now and give each other our first time reaction, whether we liked it or not.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yep.
One, two, three.
Yay.
Okay, good. All right, so I thought this movie was pretty cool. It's a very like old school slasher movie, which was cool.
Yep.
Right. So basically the to get a little bit more into the story, there's this I guess this guy was a millionaire or this guy had a mansion, so I guess a millionaire, whose name was Wilfred Butler, and he dies in front of his mansion, like he burns alive in front of his mansion. And he ends up leaving the mansion to his grandson, Jeffrey. Jeffrey hires a lawyer to sell the house, to sell the mansion. And, the lawyer shows up with his assistant, who's also his mistress or girlfriend. So they go to the house to, I guess, get it prepared to sell or find the buyers for the house. They end up getting killed in the house,
Yeah.
right? So right away, there's something going on with this house. A few of the people in the town, I guess, come together and they want to buy this mansion. The mayor and a couple other people. There's a newspaper reporter in this,
They know
but I don't think.
something's up. They know something is up
Yeah,
with
they
that
want
house.
they want control of the house. They were gonna buy the house. And uh so at some point, Jeffrey's looking for his lawyer and he can't find him, and he teams up with a newspaper reporter, and they basically go investigate, try and figure out what happened to him and where is he, and try to get and in the midst of all this, they find out some more info about the house. And at some point, I think, I'm trying to remember, the newspaper reporter gets it too.
Yeah. And then there's a woman. She's like a secretary
Oh,
or
she runs the
for the
the
police part.
switchboard, the
The
switchboard at
switchboard.
the
Yes,
police
right.
department, right?
The police department. Right. Because they get a call. The sergeant gets a call, and it's a mysterious call, and someone's whispering,
Yes,
saying, "Come to the house. There's someone here. I need help. Come to the house."
yes.
Right. So the sergeant goes over.
Marianne.
The sergeant
That's
goes,
that was the name they gave.
right, right. The whisperer, right.
The whisper.
And
Yes.
and the sergeant goes over, and of course, it's not a good end for the sergeant.
No.
And the same thing happens with the switchboard lady.
Yeah,
Um,
the house is like a house of doom. You go there and you don't come out,
right.
pretty much.
And the killer is an axe murderer, really, because he has an
Yeah,
axe, chopping up people, chopping
yeah.
off limbs, and just
It was
hacking up
decent.
people.
They it wasn't full on view of all the killings and stuff, but it was a good amount of gore. good
Yeah,
amount of,
they showed, they didn't show a lot of the, the kind of chopping. They
yeah,
showed chopping, but they didn't show them actually chopping limbs
right.
so much. But they did show the blood and the blood splatter and things.
Yeah,
And, in true 70s fashion, it looked like a little cup of blood that they threw on the
yeah,
wall and on the sheets,
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know. But
And a lot of people died. There was a lot of
yeah,
people that died in this movie.
yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
Um,
I really liked it. It was shot really well.
mhm.
It was very 70s.
Yes, it was very 70s.
Very
And
70s.
it actually was really good. I thought it was really good. Like I want to keep talking about it and kind of say about the ending, but I don't want to give it away because it was actually a really good plot at the end as
Yeah,
to what was going on and who was the one that was actually who was the axe murderer and why
yeah,
they were doing it. Like it was
right.
a real I thought the plot was really good
Yeah.
for that. So I don't want to give it away. I totally recommend you guys, if you haven't seen it, check it out. I pretty sure that I saw also on Tubi that they have a Silent Night, Bloody Night 2.
Oh,
So
okay.
I like this one. I'd be interested to see the second one.
Yeah, how
I'm not sure
they
when that
made
came
it.
out, if that was also in the 70s or it was maybe a little, you know, in the 80s maybe. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna look into it and check it out because I really like this one.
See if it starts where this one ends.
Maybe it starts with this one and
Yeah.
it'll be good to see if that's the case.
Yeah. And when you're watching movies and like any movie really, and you're watching movies and you see somebody that you recognize, as, oh, I know that person. Oh, I've seen
Oh, I know you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. It was the guy that played the Wilfred,
Wilfred.
right?
Wilfred, right. So the guy, right, in the picture, in the beginning,
Yes.
in the picture, they showed this Wilford guy who had supposedly died, you know, many years back. Um, yeah, so the picture of the guy is actually, his name is Philip Bruns, and he played Doc Mandel in Return of the Living Dead Part Two.
Yeah. I noticed that right away.
I don't know if anybody's out there that's gonna watch this or saw this and caught that, then
Yeah, that was pretty cool to see when you see old movies like this
yeah,
and you recognize actors from even still old movies because it was the 80s, still in the
yeah.
80s. So that was pretty cool. I know, yeah, I noticed that right away. That was pretty nice.
And I thought I recognized the guy, the Jeffrey guy, but I don't think so. I think he looked like somebody else, but I don't think he was.
Oh, yeah, he didn't look familiar to me.
Yeah, but I don't think he was the person I was thinking of. I think he just looked like the person, kind of. But
He
anyway,
reminded you of someone.
yeah, he reminded me of someone. Like I've seen that face before, kind of.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
I don't know.
We'll have to go back and see and Google and see what else he's been in. Maybe
I
maybe
know. I
it'll
know.
come up.
I don't know. But I didn't wear my Santa hat today. I get. What I was thinking today also that I don't. I need some like horror Christmas gear,
Yeah,
shirts or something. I gotta work on
yeah.
that.
We gotta step our horror short game up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get some more so we don't have to keep recycling the ones we got. That's all right. We'll figure it out and get some props.
Yeah.
Make this a little more interesting.
A little more festive for this month, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, anyway, really good.
Yeah,
We
I like it.
obviously we both liked it. So we say check it out if you can. And as always, let us know what you think. Comment here
Like below.
and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is Twin Talk Tubi, but we are part of Horror Flick Chicks. So this is on the Horror Flick Chicks YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe and also follow Horror Flick Chicks on Instagram and Facebook. And also check out our podcast. We have a podcast that we also have video of on this channel, but we also have it streaming on Pandora, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
So make sure you check it out, and we're reachable on social media. So if you just want to say what's up, we love it. We love talking to our followers and chatting about horror movies.
Yeah, comment, say hello,
Yes, yes, and make sure you tell your friends about us,
tell
and
them to tell their friends,
yes, and we could be
and
friends. All right, guys. So, yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Um, we'll be back with another episode, another holiday horror movie, and we hope you'll join us for that one.
yeah,
Until then, this is Sonia and Sandra of Horror Flick Chicks, and this has been another episode of Twins Talk Tubi. And we'll catch you next time.
bye.
Bye.